Latifah, and you're watching ZTV on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah, bye.
Grand Rising.
4 minutes until showtime.
The Female Solution Global Radio TV Show invites you to an invigorating conversation with our team of hosts Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time. Start your week with Monday Morning Mindfulness with Zelda Speaks. Tuesdays, Self-Care with Jody Susan. Wednesdays, Repairing Broken Families with Naima Latif and co-host Kareem Hamid. Thursdays, Soulful Solutions with Dr. Debbie Green. And Fridays, Health and Wellbeing with Beata. Saturdays, tune in 12 noon to 2 p.m. Central Time. First Saturday, Success Strategies with Jana. Second Saturday, Wendy Williams Esquire on relationships. Third Saturday, Move Around with Deborah. And fourth Saturday, Wisdom with Mama D. Join us Sundays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time for Soul Purpose Healing with Bia. Call in and comment 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak to the host and be a part of this solution.
It's Monday morning. Oh, that's what that is. Basically, good Lord, what can happen with us? Oh, I see what it was. Okay. Well, let me find the promo start. It's only 3 minutes, and I've got just 2 minutes holiday promo for you. Thank you so much. We'll be starting in 2 minutes this morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Got a little promo for our holiday youth. And you can enjoy it. And here it is.
Instructor after one doctor saw me all incorporated inside computer inside transplant. And
so we've been around since 1992. That's when we were founded.
Did the ZTV, all right? ZTV. I know what the Z stands for. It's sensation.
My name is Zahra Qadri. I'm the Executive Director from ZAM's Hope Community Resource Center. And you are watching...
We are one human family. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to extend a greeting.
Hey there, if you're a wellness professional, I'm going to let you in on a little secret that may just transform your business.
To our family in China, Ning Hao, in India, Namaste, in Japan, Konnichiwa, in Korea, Annyeonghaseyo, in Russia, Здравствуйте, in Germany, Guten Tag, in Poland, Dzień dobry, in France, Bonjour, in Spain, Hola, in Italy, Ciao, in Egypt, Hasta Wasada, in Ghana, Aquara, in Nigeria, Pineo, in South Africa, Salbona, in Senegal, Nangaba, in Kenya, Zambo, in Israel, Shalom, in Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Saudi Arabia, Assalamu alaikum. Greetings. Peace upon you all. Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed into the swing of things? Don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on higher learning with Zelda Speaks for your Monday morning mindfulness session on Blog Talk Radio, the Female Solution. Mondays, 7:30 to 9 a.m. Be sure to include your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be on the show, visit ZeldaSpeaks.com. Exhibit your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress relief coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moments with us today. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to the next session of mindfulness on higher learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day.
Grand Rising. And thank you for joining me today. I'm your host, Zelda Speaks. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. It is Monday, November 14th. Where has the month gone already? We're halfway through it. Happy Earth Day, birthday, born day. If you're celebrating a birthday, we're celebrating it with you. And let us always keep in mind those that are sick, shut in, and in need of prayer. Special shout out to one of my staff at the Higher Learning Network, Jean-Pierre Blackamore. His mother went to the hospital last week, had a stroke. So Mrs. The mother, I don't know her name, but the mother of Jean-Pierre Blackamore, let us keep her in our prayers. And anyone else in need of prayer is a prayer line. And just know that if you're listening and watching this morning and you're in need of prayer, drop us a line here. We can include you in the prayer too. And you can also type in what state or country that you're watching us from. Today's topic, transgender. It's the new norm. And what will your child grow up to be? That's the topic of discussion. If you're listening online, we're on our Facebook and YouTube channel, Higher Learning TV show. And excuse me, got a little frog in my throat this morning. Let me see if I can help it out. Yeah, that feels good. Smooth as silk going down your throat. That's why I drink tea every morning. You know, you got to get the mucus up and out. You've been laying still all night, so everything's settled. So you get up, Hopefully it'll come out, because that is mucus that causes disease within the body. So you want to remember that. If you are headed to set your DVRs, I'm old school. Be sure and set your time for the Higher Learning Network TV show, which airs Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1 on Channel 19, 24/7 on our YouTube channel. And also, if you are know of someone who is a little overweight, a little tired, a little lethargic, they may be diabetic and not know it. I was pre-diabetic for 10 years. Had an accident, went into surgery, and discovered I was on my way into surgery, and the doctor told me I was diabetic. So I shared that whole story on diabeticdonut.com. It's free download. All you have to do is go there, diabeticdonut.com. And you can download the drink that I drink every day: apple, beet, cucumber, lemon, ginger, kale, turmeric. Releases, because we're just dying of nutrition, because there's no nutrition in our food. So you have to be sure that you get the vegetables that you need in your body. Anyway, that's there. Also, check out my Instagram page. Excuse me. Zelda Speaks, and also Zelda Speaks to You. That's the number 2 and the letter U. Actually, there's a Zelda Speaks to You, and there's a Zelda Speaks to Me. But that is not the one. I do want you to check that out, but that's not the one that I want to share with you this morning, because the one that I want to share with you this morning is our Instagram page for our homeless project. Holidays right around the corner, and there are a lot of people who don't have it as well as you do. And that is part of our mission at the Higher Learning Network, is to help those in need. So if you will look at our Instagram page, you'll see the work that we do. And this is what they're in need of, right? More than anything. We went by there, and I was so disappointed. The tents were just wiped away, but they need this. So go to our Instagram page, hln.homeless.project, and you'll see the things that they need. And this is one of them. And do I have the volume up on here? Anyway, oh, there it is. Can't hear a thing. They last 8 hours each. So when you come to Walmart, they're in the sports department. You look up there, and there they are. They're only $9.97 and tax deductible. Remember that? HigherLearningNetwork.org. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. There's plenty of videos there. Excuse me, on our Instagram channel. That's hln.homeless.project. Oh, there it is right there, so you can see it. Okay, you want to show up? Okay, I guess it doesn't show up while I have the picture. Oh, there it is. Okay, a little slow this morning. That's our Instagram prep, so go there and check it out. And I want to thank our third Saturday morning host, Deborah Smith, Travel with Deborah, Move Around with Deborah, who is sponsoring today's show. And you can be a sponsor of the show as well if you like. All you have to do is go to the website, higherlearningnetwork.org, and send us an email, or you can call us 312-409-6619, or just go to the website, higherlearningnetwork.org, and let us know that you want to donate to the homeless project. And it's tax deductible. And today's show is sponsored by Karen Kelly of itex.com, as we go to check out the weather. If you're headed out and about this morning, do know that it is Monday morning mindfulness, and it is Monday morning madness on the expressways. It's just a whole lot of traffic out there. So let's check in with traffic. It's busy out there this morning, so do allow yourself extra time because you could be late getting somewhere or you could not get there at all. How about that? So take your time. Okay, traffic and weather. Indian summer is over. There is no more officially. Winter is here. Dry and cold today, mostly cloudy skies. 27 degrees right now at O'Hare. Some snow tonight, so get ready for tomorrow morning. It's going to be crazy. Showers, snow showers into Wednesday. So, no reported delays on Metro or CTA, but inbound on the Kennedy, there's a whole other show. 51 minutes inbound. It's crawling out to O'Hare. 24 outbound. On the Edens, 28 in, 18 out. At Tui Avenue is shut down at the Costner and Trip due to an accident. Also, on the Kennedy, there's a crash at Montrose and Kedzie causing Gapers delay. That is a serious backup, so you want to avoid the expressway if you're not already on it. Inbound on the Eisenhower, it is 48 minutes, 31 minutes on the reverse. On the Stevenson, 37 in and 21 out. On the Dan Ryan, 25 in and 20 out. On the Bishop Ford, 14 minutes in and 11 out. And DuSable Lakeshore Drive, it is 13 minutes in and 11 on the reverse. And that's your traffic and weather, sponsored by Karen Kelly of ChicagolandITex.com. And if you are a business owner or entrepreneur and you are in the market for anything, stationery, anything you can buy at any other store, except you don't pay cash, you pay with barter dollars. So there's the information, Karen Kelly at itex.com, and she'll help you out. Be sure and tell her the Zelda sent you so that you can receive a $100 bonus to go shopping immediately. And that is our traffic and weather. And now it is time for your Monday morning mindfulness. What's the word I'm looking for? Not meditation. Meditation is next, but Monday morning mindfulness. Word of the day. Inspiration. And it comes from Mike House. Monday, November 14th. Remember I told you about in our meditation, I am two of the most powerful words on the planet. And those are the two words that you want to remember for this day. So the word for the day is I am. Two words, I am. I am financially secure. Say that with me. I am financially secure. So they can grow wings and bring you all that you need and want and desire. We are consumers of goods and services. Excuse me. The universe provides the goods and services we need for consumption. Money is necessary to fulfill our needs. Struggle and hard work are not required to obtain what is necessary, except that the universe always provides discipline, focus, joy, and an unwavering conviction support the acquisition of what is necessary and complements your existence. Believe that you are always taken care of and know that the universe has secured your life. Know that. Taking what is rightfully yours is your birthright. I listen to my inner guide and I follow its directions. Let's say that again. I listen to my inner guide and follow its directions. I am financially secure. The universe is always taking care of me. I am disciplined. Profit-making ideas come to fruition. I know for a fact that I am financially safe. I am heir to the legacy of the universe. Thank you, renunciation in me, through me, in me, as me, around me, through the Christ within, and so it is. Charge those who are rich that they are not proud, nor trust in the uncertainty of riches, but in the living God who gives us all things so abundantly for our effort. That's from 1 Timothy 6 and 17. and that is from your Bible. And that is your Monday morning mindfulness word of the day. And now it's time for your Monday morning mindfulness meditation. And you know what that means? It's time for you to relax, to let go of all that concerns you. This is me time. Say that with me. Me time. This is me time. I can't hear you. So what? Me time. Alrighty. So what we're going to do this morning is close our eyes, sit up straight, get comfortable. Or if you're lying down in the bed, that's fine too. How about let's take a stretch first? But before we do that, make sure those eyes are closed. This is an experience. You cannot experiencing it with these. You have to experience it with this in your heart. So let us become still, become quiet, and close your eyes and simply listen for the sounds. How about that? So let us begin the process. Inhale deeply through the nose and hold it to the count of 5. And exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply to the count of 5 and hold it for 5 seconds if you can. And exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply through the nose. Hold it. And exhale. Giving thanks for the power of the breath. I want you to simply breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in and breathe out, giving thanks for the power of the breath, because someone, somewhere is unable to breathe on their own. And look at you, breathing all on your own, gifted with the gift of breath. Somebody didn't have it this morning, and you were blessed with it. So continue to breathe in and breathe out. And as you continue to breathe in and breathe out, stretch those hands over your head with your eyes closed so that you can experience this, and just move from side to side. As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, feel your chest expand as you breathe in, as you inhale. And you'll hold it for 5 seconds. And then you blow it out through your nose for 5 seconds and feel your stomach deflate. Blow out as much as you can through your nose. You want to feel the experience of divine energy moving and flowing through your body as we breathe in. Giving thanks for the power of the breath to direct us to a place of calm, to a place of still, to a place of knowing. As we continue to breathe in and breathe out, knowing that we are at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. That feels like another stretch to me as we stretch and move and think and have our being through the universal source. You may call it life, you may call it God, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, Jesus, whatever. Universal spirit, whatever you choose to call it. Just know that it's there and it's waiting your direction as you continue to breathe in. And as you continue to breathe out, giving thanks for the power of the breath, because it is the breath that will take you from where you are to where you want to be in life. And we give thanks that we are one with the one. As we continue to breathe in and continue to breathe out, just feel how it feels to pay attention to the breath in your body. The fact that you are still breathing is a reminder that you have work to do on the planet. And that work can come in the form of the work that you do, and the people that you meet, that you make a difference in their lives just by showing up and being yourself with a smile. As we continue to breathe in, sending love, light, and energy to our brains from our breath, we give thanks excuse me, as we continue to inhale the glory that has been bestowed upon us this day, as we have control over our breath. And even if we don't have control, if you're hooked up to a trachea or a breathing tube, know that there's still life in you, and you have more work to do. As we breathe in, sending love, light, and energy up to the top of the head, holding it for 5 seconds. And as we exhale, bringing that breath down through the face, down to the chin and the shoulders, as we rotate those shoulders backwards and forwards, moving with the flow of the body. As we breathe in, and as we hold it, and as we breathe out, sending more love, light, and energy to all the chakras of the heart and of the mind and of the body and of the spirit. We give thanks that we are at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, just simply breathing in and breathing out, seeing yourself in a place of peace, in a place of love, in a place of forgiveness for someone who you think may have done you wrong. We simply breathe in, giving thanks for the power of the breath and giving thanks for the power of letting go as we breathe out. Knowing that all energy that we are holding on to that does not serve our best interests, fear, doubt, lack and limitation, worry, which I'll be doing the workshop on, I'll tell you later. As we continue to feel, the energy of the breath moving through our bodies, as we continue to breathe in and breathe out, feeling the energy of the breath move down through the solar plexus and the stomach and the sides and the hips. As we continue to move, doing the higher learning hip roll, we give thanks for this precious body that we are in. Even if it is in a wheelchair or confined to a bed, it is still a body that is attached to the brain and the heart that does all the work for us. As we simply continue to breathe in, hold it, and as we breathe out, sending more love, light, and energy down through the thighs and the knees. Oh yes, rub those knees, and sending more love and light and breath down through the legs and the ankles and the arches and the instep and the toes. Yeah, the top and the bottom of the feet. Feel free to wiggle those toes and take a nice long inhale, bringing that energy back up from the feet, holding it for 5 seconds, and bringing more energy back up through the legs and the knees and the thighs and the hips. We give thanks for this powerful breath that moves through us, this intelligent source that we call breath, that keeps us moving and having the universal spirit have its way through our being. As we continue to breathe in, bringing that breath up back through the hips and the sides and the back and the stomach and the chest. As we breathe in, giving thanks for the power of the breath as we continue to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we give thanks that we are at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. As we inhale deeply, bringing that air, that energy of the body back up through the head to the top of the head. Excuse me. As we continue to breathe in and breathe out. Once more, inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. As we take one more long, last deep inhale, inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, bring the head forward, chin to chest, and slowly rotate the head to the left. Slow down, moving too fast. And slowly bring it around to the right. Slowly bring it back around to the front. Head up, inhale deeply. And as we exhale, bring the head back down, chin to chest, and slowly rotate the head to the right. Slowly, slow down. Slowly to the left, and slowly bringing the head back to the right. Head up, look to the left as far as you possibly can. And feel the stretch in the right of the neck. And exhale. Inhale once more. And turn the head to the right as far as you possibly can, feeling a stretch in the left side of the neck. And bring the head back forward. As we continue to breathe in and breathe out, knowing that we are always at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. And we give thanks for the power of the breath. And we use that breath to remind ourselves of the greatness that is within us. Because not only do we breathe in and breathe out, but we inhale and exhale affirmations. We inhale affirmations and we exhale negativity. We exhale negative self-talk. Excuse me. During the course of the day, we will be bombarded with negativity, negative energy. And we have to remind ourselves on a constant basis as we continue to breathe in, inhaling affirmations and exhaling negative self-talk. Inhaling is what we do best. We can breathe in and we can breathe out. As we inhale affirmations of love and exhale doubt. You need love, self-love. This is the kind of love that never wavers. Some people get dogs, some people get other people, but we all need love. And the first thing to do is to remind yourself that self-love is the most important love. And this is why we meditate to activate. We meditate to activate that power that is within us, because we all have it. But it's been dumbed down by fear. It's been dumbed down by the negative programming. If you watch television on a regular basis, you're programmed. If you listen to radio on a regular basis, you're programmed. And it's not your fault. It was that way when we got here. We just joined the club. If you're on this phone, a good portion of your day, you're programmed. I'm programmed just like you are. It's not a bad thing. It's just an awareness thing. And when you are aware that you can benefit from quiet time alone at one with yourself, you automatically activate that powerful presence that is within you. So remember that in your times of chaos and confusion, when your peace is being interrupted during the course of the day, just remember to inhale deeply. And they will look at you like you're crazy, especially if you inhale through the nose and then you blow it out at them. You got a little onion, a little garlic, forgot to brush your teeth, I promise you they'll back up. And as a reminder, if you're wearing a shirt to meditate, to activate the power within you, you will have a different kind of experience. And experiences are what we want in life. Those experiences that we can control are the kinds of experiences that I want, because I'm a control freak, just like many of you are. But I digress. Meditate to activate. Be sure and go to my YouTube channel, Zelda Speaks or Zelda Speaks Mindfulness. But more importantly, go to the Higher Learning TV show, because there is like a 4-minute clip on there that shows you what fashion designers know about the power of the word and what you wear. And that was given to us by Baba Kwame Sunhorse. And I just wanted to share that with you. So if you, excuse me, go to the website, higherlearningnetwork.org, and get your t-shirt, to meditate, to activate, or any of the others. There's about a dozen there. Online, they're twice as much, but if you use our promo code Zelda, Zelda, you get $100. Excuse me, $100. That's for iText. You get them half price. How about that? So that's what you can do today. So thank you so much for enjoying the Monday morning mindfulness, meditation, and exercise. But right now, it's time for our first commercial of the day that I have to share with you. And I do hope that you will share this with someone, because it is the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest that we have every single month. And it is to, excuse me, encourage our children to showcase their talent. And it comes on every last Saturday of the month, 12 noon, on Higher Learning TV show. And I want you to look at it and watch it and share it, and know that because of you, a child somewhere will do well this holiday. Enjoy.
Yeah, instructor, after one doctor saw me doing testing, all incorporated inside the computer inside Transgender. And
so we've been around since 1992. That's when we were founded.
ZTV, all right? ZTV. I know what the Z stands for.
My name is Zehra Kadri. I'm the Executive Director from ZAM's Hope Community Resource Center. And you are watching...
are made up of cells that are constantly rejuvenating. So if we take proper care of ourselves, we can literally defy aging. Join us every Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to learn about self-care from Susan Essentials on the Female Solution Blog Talk Radio Show. Learn how to help your body and yourself feel rejuvenated each day through proper nutrition, sleep, frequency medicine, and many unconventional methods of self-care. I'm Jody Susan. Join me and my amazing guests by calling in at 515-605-9325 and press 1 to speak. We'll help you achieve a breakthrough in your health today.
Crime in Chicago continues to increase. Community and politicians must come together to make a change. No one person can solve these problems by themselves, but I believe together we can make progress. Let's provide job training, economic growth, and invest into our 77 communities. Let's rebuild and restore Chicago. Vote for me for mayor of Chicago. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson, and I approve this message. Paid for by Willie Wilson for mayor. Our kids are the future and should not be left behind. One person should not decide what is the best for our 77 communities. Politicians must work together for our kids' best interest. They deserve a safe education with resources that meet every student need. Let's rebuild and restore Chicago. Vote for me for mayor of Chicago. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson, and I approve this message. Paid for by Willie Wilson for mayor.
What happens when a group of people are kidnapped from their homes, smuggled away in chains, and held captive in a foreign land where they are tortured, raped, and forced to perform hard labor by the lash of a whip and under the constant threat of death? Slavery, the African American psychic trauma. What happened to the doctors, writers, scientists, builders, educators, and spiritual leaders from Africa's golden age? Who did they really capture and sell into slavery? Are all African Americans suffering from psychic trauma because of a conspiracy to hide their true identities? Do you have a psychic? Take the test on page 22 of the book and see. Order it online today at www.naimalatif.com. That's www.naimalatif.com. And get your personally autographed copy of the book, Slavery, the African American Psychic Trauma. Do you want to live in a world without war? Join our global peace movement. Helping culture, world peace, and restoration of life, transcend culture, religion, ideology, and other boundaries to achieve peaceful harmony in the global society. HWPL is committed to bringing world peace and cessation of war through peaceful dialogue between religious groups. I'm Director Shin Kim of HWPL Chicago branch of North America. Join us for our next gathering. Call 773-580-1501 and be a part of the for world peace. Email us at chicagohwpl@gmail.com.
Grand Rising. And thank you for joining us back here on the Female Solution and the Higher Learning Network TV show. I'm your host, Zelda Speaks. Thank you so much for joining us on Monday Morning Mindfulness. Let us know what city or country that you are watching from. You can type it in the comments on our YouTube page and on our Facebook page, Higher Learning TV show. Happy Earth Day, birthday, born day. If you're celebrating a birthday, we're celebrating it with you. And right now we're going to celebrate life. And those who choose to live their lives the way they want. We're going to be discussing that with a young lady who is joining us by phone this morning, Madeline Sanders, as we go to the phone lines. And topic of the subject is transgender. It's the new norm. how are we raising our children? And that's the question. And I am bringing to the opening up the microphone a mother of a transgender child, and her name is, let me be sure I have this right, Madeline Sanders, or is it Saunders? Do I have that name right? Madeline, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Nelda, is it Nelda or Zelda?
Zelda, yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm glad to be on your program to talk about this issue. It has been a journey.
That applause was for you, my dear. Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead.
Okay. It's been a journey, and sometimes it's more often than not, it's been a painful journey for me. So, where should I begin?
At what age? Okay, so let us establish the facts first, that you have a child who is transgender. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's an adult.
Oh, he's an adult. Oh, okay. And how old is he?
Exactly.
How old is he?
He'll be 53 years old next month.
Oh, okay.
December the month. Yeah.
Okay.
And when he told me that he no longer wanted to be a man, but instead he wanted to represent himself as a woman. That was during 2011. Prior to that time, actually, I found out when he was first married, and he's been married 4 times. In fact, he's still in, according to what he told me, he's still in marriage number 4. All of the marriages.
You said your son has been married 4 times, Madeline? Is that what you said?
4, yes, ma'am. 4 times.
Okay. And he's 51 years young. And he's decided at this age that he is transgender. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
And the way I found out is initially that there was some psychological issues with him about his gender identity was that during his first marriage, which happened in the mid-1990s, his then wife, advised me that he came in one day from school and she caught him dressed with some of her clothing on. So that's when I first found out that there was an issue.
Okay.
And I had a conversation with him. I decided to talk to him as that would have been the direction I would go anyway, because when something happens, the first thing I want to do is delve into it and find out the who, what, where, when, etc. And he told me that dressing in female clothing helped him to relieve stress.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And and interestingly, Zelda, he told me one time when he was a child, he was about 7 or 8 years old. He's a very smart kid, and he is also, within that context, he's very observant. And he told me one time, we were living in California at that time, that he said he said that being a black man is very difficult. Now, keep in mind, he was a child when he said that.
How old was he when he said that?
He was about 7 or 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
And he said he noticed that being a black man was very, very difficult. So in his mind, he had determined that there were issues with men in America with their encounter. So we did discuss it at length. I talked to him about it, but we had, in fact, I went through a considerable amount of history talking about the experience of the black man and how, our ancestors were brought to this country and so forth and so on. I talked about that, and I talked about how the black man has been, from a number of attempts, via a number of attempts, to emasculate him and thus make him feel less than the way a black man should feel. That is, somebody who is empowered, somebody who has authority. So we had those kinds of conversations. And in connection with that, now I will tell you, the audience also did, when, because I was asked, I've been asked a number of times, did I ever see any signs of him wanting to be a female when he was a child? And I can honestly say I never saw anything. He was very much a male. Meaning that, of course, he had no problem with wearing male clothing. He had male toys. All of that. There was nothing about his behavior that suggested that I had a son who was thinking about or interested in becoming a female. And so when I first found out about the cross-dressing, I was really taken aback by it. And I suggested to him that he needed to get therapy. And in fact, I told him I was willing to work with him in terms of finding someone who would help him navigate through his whole mental process of what he was dealing with. Well, he made the decision that he did not want to go to therapy for whatever the reason.
Oh, okay.
And so he did it. And so the cross-dressing problem was, for my information, was intermittent. Meaning it was an occasional situation. And ultimately, his first wife told me that he actually stopped cross-dressing. He didn't do any more evidence of it. And then I didn't hear about it again. As a matter of fact, he had a short second marriage, very, very short-lived. In the third marriage, that wife told me that when he got pregnant, when his wife got pregnant with their first child, and I have a granddaughter, in fact, from that marriage. She experienced him cross-dressing. And what she noted was that the first time that happened was when she got pregnant. And I remember this conversation about dealing with stress. And I know there was conversation about him going to school versus working. One thing that I found out about him too was that he did not want to work. He was always talking about, even according to wife number 3, about doing research on his computer. And for whatever the reason, he didn't want to work. And I'm thinking somehow in his mind, he felt like he was entitled to actually being a stay-at-home person. And the wife would be the one who would work and bring money into the house. And of course, because that wife number 3 was pregnant with the child, that created some humongous problems in the fact that during that time I really didn't have contact with him. because at one point they were living in Canada. So they, I didn't have contact at one point, but then he did reach out to me. In fact, and after the child was born, during the time they were living in Canada, I was even contacted about helping to pay my granddaughter's school tuition, which I did. But it really came down to the issue about him working and not wanting to work. And I was very upset about that because I always taught him that you should go to school, get your education, then get married, and at least, be in a position where you can provide for your family, provide financially for your family.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did was completely counter to what a value that I had attempted to inculcate him with.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just absolutely amazed about how he rejected the concept of working.
Mm. Mm.
And when he ultimately, when they he and wife number 3 moved back to Chicago, they ended up having to come here to leave Canada where they were living, and they had to come back to Chicago. One of the first things he announced to me, and I didn't ask him about it, but he said he was no longer cross-dressing. He said, Mom, I used to do that. And he said, I'm not doing that anymore. But ultimately, I found out that was a lie.
Oh.
Because the wife number 3 told me that she had caught him, because she started working after she gave birth. She started working, and she let me know that she caught him cross-dressing, and even he wanted to reveal to the world that he was trying to be a female, because she said he would go outside with female clothes on. And she was very upset about that, because she did not want that situation disclosed to the public. They were living in Evanston during a time when stuff was going on. And so she was having a challenge with that about his work ethic, and at that point I wasn't even talking to him about the cross-dressing issue. But I will tell you in the audience that the whole issue about him wanting to be a female rather than a male, I had a couple of people say to me, well, why can't you accept, because that was the problem I had with this. I was asked, why can't you accept him, that his wish to be a she? And I said that when you go through 9 months of pregnancy, you, meaning the woman, you go through 9 months of a pregnancy. You go through the labor experience, which I did. And then you give birth to this child. And it's such a beautiful experience. I still remember it to this day. And so, you have a child, which in this instance was a boy. And I was so ecstatic. And so that, I said that him not running now to be what he was born to be, it feels like the death of a child.
Ooh.
That's how it feels.
Ooh. And
so,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say that that's the greatest difficulty I've had with even trying to process this. It really feels like you have this child that you gave birth to. You gave birth to, in this instance, a boy. Now this boy wants to go away, disappear. and now present himself as a female. And I just refuse to accept that. And I just can't do it. I mean, I've thought about it many times, and then at some point, and I haven't done it as consistently as I should, but I've been saying a prayer about it. But, just asking God to give me the tolerance level to deal with this, but also to help my son, in quotes, to find his way back to what he was supposed to be. And I did tell him one time, Joseph, that I said, I don't care, because I did find out he was taking hormone shots. I actually haven't seen him since 2011. And he calls me intermittently. But what I was going to say was that in my prayer, I've asked God to help him find his way, to help him deal with the psychological challenge of what he's being confronted with. And I told him that I don't care. I said what you ultimately want to make yourself into, what you want to morph yourself into. I said you have the DNA, and I was very clear about that. You have you said your son has been married. Chromosomal makeup of a man, and men are different from women. We're talking not only about emotionalism, we're talking about the physical changes. And I said, and although you said you've been taking hormone shots so you can represent yourself as a female, because you have the DNA as a male, which is a very complex, as we know, it's a very complex process. I said, in essence, you will always be a man. You can never really be a woman. For one thing, you can't ever birth a child because you don't have the genitalia of a female. And I know that scientists now and doctors, they have figured a way to change the genitalia of a man, the sex organ. They know how to make it into a female organ. Even in terms of, I read not long ago, they learned out even how to nerve density, so you get some stimulation from an intercourse with whoever you're having sex with. So there's been some scientific progress to enable people who want to go through that change like that to be able to accomplish it. So like I said to him, brother, keep in mind still that you have the DNA of a man. So emotionally, you're still a man. Mentally, you're still a man. And even with some of the physical attributes, such as the hands, the feet, particularly those two areas, you're still a man. And if I look at you, I can tell that you're not a female.
Wow. What a story, Madeline. You have a very interesting life. We have some very interesting comments, and I'm going to show those comments when we come back. Thank you so much for sharing and being so, wow, what's the word I'm looking for, Vieta? Vulnerable, to be so open to share your feelings on this subject. And we got lots of comments up here this morning in which I'm going to share shortly right after this break. So stay close. If you're just tuned in, we're talking about transgender this morning. And is this how you want to raise your children? Is this how we're raising our children? So stay close and we'll be back to continue the conversation right here on the Higher Learning Network.
Welcome to Quick Click. where customers can buy, share, and earn. Meet Sam. Sam owns an e-commerce business that sells athletic shoes and running gear. Sam wants to increase her sales without increasing marketing spend, so she decides to list her products on QuickClick. On QuickClick, her loyal customers can get paid for sharing her products with their friends. Sam uploads her products to the marketplace, just like she would on Amazon or Shopify. Meet Laura. Laura is in the market for a new pair of shoes and comes across Sam's brand on the QuickClick marketplace. Laura is able to purchase the shoes and check out like she would on any other e-commerce site. After purchasing, Laura receives a unique quick link that she can share with friends to begin earning quick cash. Her friend Jessica opens Laura's quick link on her phone and purchases the pair of shoes. Because Jessica purchases using Laura's quick link, Laura receives quick cash in her account. After purchasing, Jessica can now share her own quick link and begin earning quick cash as well. But QuickClick is more than just your typical referral or affiliate platform. QuickClick rewards customers for sales they directly and indirectly influence. So, for every sale Jessica's new quick link makes, Laura will earn additional quick cash as well, making the potential for earning exponential. Laura and Jessica can transfer their quick cash balance to their bank account at any time, or can even use quick cash to make additional purchases in the app. Meanwhile, Sam can just watch as the sales roll in. Best of all, she doesn't have to worry about costs, since she is only spending marketing dollars when actual purchases are made. Start buying, sharing, and earning today at quickclick.com.
What happens when a group of people are kidnapped from their homes, smuggled away in chains, and held captive in a foreign land where they are tortured, raped, and forced to perform hard labor by the lash of a whip and under the constant threat of death? Slavery, the
connected. Oh, we're live. There we go. Okay, I can't get my commercials until you get. I have the switchboard up on my phone. Okay, good, Naima. But I do have it up here on my phone now. And until I can hear something, because I can't hear anything. Okay, and Vieta Robinson says, time to accept his soul journey, which is not the same as son's journey. Wow, okay. Thank you, Naima. Not Naima, Vieta. John Caldwell says, good morning. Good morning back to you, John Caldwell. Vieta says, past life issues. Wow. Hi, Paul. Vieta, Grand Rising. Okay, if you can still hear me, comment, please. Or see me. I'm on my cell phone. And this is the best I can do this morning because the computer is not coming up. Got two computers here, and neither one of them working. And I can't call Madeline. Maybe, Naima, you can call Madeline, do a three-way or something, because there's nothing working here this morning. And I can't hear anything. Okie dokie. Okay, y'all, just hang in there with me. It's coming. I don't know when and I don't know how, but I got faith it's going to happen. So, okay. Before we went to break, Vieta was talking. Vieta. Miss Sanders was sharing her experience about her 51-year-old son, transgender son, and the journey that she's having with him. It's like the death of a child. And I could see how that could be like the death of a child, because you brought a man child into the world, and this man child now has all this feminine energy in him, and it needs to be expressed. And he expresses this need to feel safe and secure. And Mother Madeline is, I hope I'm saying that name right, is, because I can't look at my phone. I hope I'm saying that name right. Madeline Sanders. Being judgmental, number one, for those of you who made comments, which I'm not going to post. And number two, acceptance. Many times when we are judgmental of others, they are a reflection of us, of how we feel about ourselves. What? I'm not transgender. I'm not gay. That's not what I'm talking about. We all have internal issues that needs continuing monitoring, especially if you're being judgmental and if you're having a problem accepting. Now, I understand, I overstand Miss Madeline Sanders' issue with her son. Acceptance is key. And until we get to the place of acceptance, there will continue to be issues, um, having trouble accepting things that we cannot control. That's where the serenity prayer comes in. And not having birthed children, even though I raised 7, I understand, but I can't feel that because a child did not come from my womb. All the children that I took care of came from my sister's womb. I was not a surrogate. No, I was 9 and she was babies, and I was the built-in babysitter. That not being in judgmental. Call in on the guest line. I will open your mic. Okay, so that means I need to hang up. Okay, so I'm going to hang up here and call in 515-605-9325. Of course, the line. Let's try it again. 56932. Getting a busy signal, Naima, so I'm not quite sure what to do. So what does a girl do if your internet service is down? What? Of course my internet service is down. That's why I'm calling in. Wow. So Naima, you have to tell me what to do. Send me another message here.